This is Dead Space 3. We're here on Xbox Series X, where the game is now FPS boosted. I know, right? Horror comes alive at higher frame rates. So what are we getting here? 720p, which does look very jagged around the edges, at 60 FPS, with auto HDR support. So this is the third and currently final entry within the Dead Space series. They are doing a reimagining of the first game at this point in time. It's coming out in the near future. And this was a neat one because it was co-op focused. So you and a pal could play together, but experience different scenarios that would be happening. Different horrors, different sights. And I always thought that was really interesting because they did something a little bit different. Now it does become a little bit more action-packed in this one, and there is a lot of fun based around, you could say, snow-type scenarios, if that makes sense. There's a big, creepy snow planet you're dealing with, which was awesome. But yeah, it's basically got the different marks that you'd be used to from this franchise, where you're going about dealing with some really messed up creatures and whatnot, and trying to survive on terrifying ships. But the big difference is that you could do it in co-op, which I thought was really, really neat, playing this with a buddy, because you just got to really, again, be messed up by different things. They'd be seeing something that you wouldn't be seeing, and I always thought that was really fun. And again, something a little bit different. But once again, our lead here is dealing with some pretty messed up scenarios. There people are after him. It's been a while, so he's a bit tired, more jaded about things. But of course, as goes all situations, there's giant creatures, there's giant markings, there's all kinds of problems that you have to solve, which is quite interesting. And now we get to enjoy this at a much smoother and higher frame rate, which looks fantastic. I really do think it adds a lot to this game in terms of just the action and the feeling as you go about in these unique environments. What was also cool that I remember from this one was it had like some Kinect integration back in the day. I mean, obviously that's not working on the Series X, but it was a neat kind of thing to have. I think I actually had a video up for that, and I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, it was kind of cool seeing the Kinect in action. And here we go. So now we get a bit of a meet here as the individuals kind of deal with the problems that are arising as they begin their journey to some haunting locations. Well, I don't know if they're haunting, but they're certainly creepy, because in space, the necromorphs can hear you scream. Anyways, it was a pretty cool continuation of the series. I actually had some fun with this one. I thought it was pretty cool. And again, playing it in the co-op was just a really neat touch. But now you get this smooth frame rate here. You do Dead Space 2 or Dead Space 3. And I think that's fantastic that we get to, experience the game in this way. I think that's a really good way to kind of enjoy what this series has to offer. It just makes it feel a lot more, lifelike and stuff, which is kind of exciting. So I believe this is kind of just like an opening point, and then we're going to end up kind of going on this like really spooky sort of like ship as we're looking for info, and eventually again the kind of find ourselves on a bit of a snowy place, because that's how the game sort of opens up too, is you're just getting like a bit of a look into the creepy snow type of world. And I really love snow settings. I don't know, games, movies, I quite find them intriguing, especially when there's a bit of a horror element to it. It's a lot of fun to play with. But yeah, basically, the gist of the past entries in the series, where you are making your way through what are largely linear types of environments, trying to survive the problems that have arisen, the different creatures and whatnot, doing your stomps, doing your hits. I always found that to be kind of fun. You kind of look around here a bit, trying to give you a lay of the land and a feel of the action. So I guess we gotta make our way over here. And once again, the waypoint system returns. So it's got all of the staples of the Dead Space series. It's just the last one we ended up getting because people didn't support it enough. That was the big problem there. Bit of a shame, actually. Would have liked to see them kind of continue this this concept further.
Exit beacon locked. Deshocking in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1.
Here we go. Oh, there's also some neat elements around like crafting and resource collection. And you know, while it is quite a bit of a lower, resolution quality, and it does look jagged around the edges in a lot of spots, it does actually seem to be a bit cleaner perhaps than the second one was. Just in regards to like the characters and stuff, it does actually look pretty good, at least I think, for the later 360 era. It cleans up nicely. If we can only get a bit of a resolution pop-up, I think this one would really, really be something special with this release. Because it already looks great.
It could be Ellie.
Yeah, let's hope so. Alright, Rosen, close to 500 clicks.
Aye, sir.
Those lights, are they beacons?
Hang on. No.
Rosen, get us out of here!
Well, that's not good. You guys didn't see the mines coming? They don't have like safety things, it's just like light glass. You think you would have maybe closed that part of it off?
Carver, goddammit, give me a hand here!
Here! Grab some of that paneling and seal up that doorway.
Since when are you giving the orders?
Since somebody else has a fucking plan. Look, I'll explain as I go. Carver, where can I find an EVA suit? Carver, down that way!
No, this ship is screwed. There's nobody even at the controls, you're just dealing with the mines. I'm actually surprised we're not like being sucked out into space. This is some very low-grade glass quality. There was a lot of budget cuts on this ship. Too many budget cuts. And we're paying for it now. How's he not dead? Is he in space?
The room's sealed! What now?
I'm gonna try to free it from out here.
As you could tell, it's scary, but it's like action scary.
Brace yourselves. Once I release the clamps, that's gonna blow us clear of the Eudora. Everyone find something to hang on to.
Can't remember how you rotate yourself.
Oh shit!
Did anybody survive? I didn't even like it. You can't even see yourself. Okay, there we go.
I can't slow it down!
Try to steer towards me. I can almost reach you.
Whoa, mine!
As you can tell, very clearly, they they moved a little bit away from the horror elements of the series in a lot of the different portions of it. It's,
Where are you?
yeah, he definitely got a little bit souped up for action, that's for sure. But don't worry, there still are some spooky spots and places where you're like, what is going on? And, the typical trademark locations of the Dead Space series. It's actually pretty decent.
Hey, watch it! Watch it!
I can't see around it!
Then punch through it!
Oh no! Oh no!
I got it!
Get it under control! I'm full thrusters!
It's slowing!
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Jesus. Let's not do that again. Can you make it to that cargo dock?
Yeah, you think there's air on board?
Ellie's SOS is coming from somewhere inside, so let's...
That looks really beautiful. So what, they've just got like a space safety box? I feel like that would just kind of screw you over in space. You think you'd rather be dead in the explosion than be like drifting in space or in space with that box forever.
I think there's a manual crank on the other door. See it?
Right. I'll see if I can get inside.
This is what I was talking about.
Well, got air.
You know this place ain't gonna be safe.
Dust.
Any sign of Ellie?
No. Looks like I'm the first person through here in a long time. I'll try to open the cargo doors. Hang on.
Oh, that's a great sign to venture in here with. Did you know all is lost?
It's getting hard to breathe. How much longer?
We're working as fast as we can.
Mark's really pale. I can't stop the bleeding.
Shit. Hey, Isaac. Okay, meet me at the door. I can let you in from this side. All right, there. Now get in here and give me a hand.
It does feel fantastic though. That's for sure.
Isaac, Ellie's SOS is coming from deeper inside this ship, but I can't leave Rosen and Locke.
Send me the coordinates. I'll go check it out.
Here you go. Hey, don't stray too far. That's an order.
Anybody else got a really, really bad feeling about this? There's one thing I've learned in the Dead Space series. If you're going into space and you're venturing across a spacecraft, it's bad times ahead.
It's a dead end.
And there's the workbench.
That did it. And there's a bench on the same circuit.
Gotta craft a super weapon.
With all the parts lying around here, I bet I can make a better weapon than this one.
Yeah, smart thinking.
A basic line gun. What about weapon crafting? That's what I was talking about. Weapons crafting and stuff. It was kind of neat. Now we've got a big tool that we can play with. Let's see what's on this side. I mean, we might as well explore, right? Nothing cool up here, really? It's almost hauntingly beautiful. I would be so terrified to be in a ship like this. But I mean, this guy's, he's done this so many times, right? It's not a big deal at this point. I mean, ships are supposed to look like this, right? biggest question would be, where's the bodies? Or where are the bodies? Ooh, wow, the HDR just makes like the suit and stuff just like pop with color. Maybe we should have just left the ship alone? Oh, I was wondering where these things were going to be.
Son of a... Hey guys, we're in trouble.
What is it? What's going on?
I just got jumped by what's left of the crew.
What? No one could have survived out here that long.
They didn't survive. They got turned into those things.
What? Okay, what do we do?
You keep your weapon ready and you stay the hell away from the ventilation ducts. If they get close, shoot for the limbs. You got that? I said you got that!
Yeah, okay.
Wow, isn't this just terrifying? "60 FPS, crate to your face." Do you feel like it's inconvenienced by me just like smacking at a bunch of this thing? I know this is a very ineffective way of killing this thing, but this is hilarious. Gotta collect all those resources, you know. And I gotta gather collectibles, because that's, you know, that's important when you're trying to survive in space, is the collectibles you can find. That doesn't break for me? Okay.
They're coming out of the woodwork. Fire! Fire! Isaac, where the hell are you?
Almost to the crossover tube.
They just keep coming! Sir, we're running low on ammo!
Make a barricade. Just keep them out a little longer.
This feels like incredible though. It feels like a brand new game almost. Necromorphs in zero gravity. Oh, that was easy. Anyways, with the FPS boost, pretty great. I think it's running really well. Looks great, feels good.
Norton, you there?
Yeah,